Upaya was founded as a way to bring meditation practice together with social action. A place where people who are involved in direct service want to open up their life to the contemplative dimension, where they can come and practice and learn. I feel that it is a profound gift to live in a community such as this, where practice is a constant, where precepts are valued and are embodied, and to live in a place where maitri or metta, where loving kindness is important, and also where we touch the lives of many. So when we say creations are numberless, we're speaking about everything from the point of view of interdependence, but also liberating the sense of a separate self. And in the Mahayana stream, we say, bodhisattvas do not seek easy situations. So in a way, this call to embrace all of life is also a call about the development of character, not hiding out. This is the nature of our life, always a work in progress. How does, if you will, art, in all of the manifestations of art, play into our work as chaplains? How do we create the field, if you will, of awakening through poetry, painting, music, Shakespeare? Our chaplains work with youth, with homeless people, but they also work in the government and they also work in the military.
Mm-hmm. But I also believe literature and theater and poetry lets us know we're not alone.
That's nice.
So I think that also, the term that we used to use in my last life, I was radicalized the first time, and by the way, I'm looking forward to being re-radicalized.
we're working on it. You're an easy case.
But we called it overcome by events. And overcome by events is when somebody was just so overwhelmed, everything just started to shut down. It was either cortisol loop was firing or something like that. But the cognizant awareness just started to shut down. And I think that we can embrace the fact that life is what it is.
Mm-hmm. So I'm just, in terms of your work with people who are addicted, I'm just curious.
It's self-medicating. That's where people are, and a lot of times it is trauma or abuse in their past. And the way that I try and navigate it is making safe spaces.
Wonderful.
When you're able to make a safe space for somebody without judgment, everything opens up. You see the actual dynamic human being that they are, instead of just what they even self-label themselves as an addict or a junkie, but as a dynamic human being with flaws and with amazing abilities.
So I feel being in this kind of context sort of sets the nervous system, the heart, for one's whole life. I think it's also important to understand that our community is not just here at Upaya. It's also in Nepal, where we serve in the Nomads Clinic. It's also in the hospitals where clinicians who have trained here have served. The value of actualizing compassion is something that's really important in our community. You also, in a way, get to let go a lot of your preferential mind and your ego, which is creating a kind of narrow way of being in the world. And Sangha traditionally has referred to the Buddhist community, which includes monks, nuns, laymen, laywomen. But I see it a little bit differently, that Sangha refers to actually all beings, that we're practicing with all beings as an interdependent weave, which is all-inclusive.